Hello and welcome to E-Town News, जहां आपको मिलेगा डेली डोज ऑफ बॉलीवुड न्यूज, फैशन ट्रेंड्स, टीवी एंड सोशल मीडिया से जुड़े हर अपडेट. A show which gives you the day's lowdown of all the best happenings in the world of glamour. तो इंतजार किस बात का? Let's take a look at today's headlines.
अनु मलिक को उनके सिंगिंग रियलिटी शो से किया गया बाहर. अनु मलिक को उनके सिंगिंग रियलिटी शो से किया गया बाहर. सोना महापात्रा के रिलेंटलेस कैंपेन के बाद चैनल ने अनु मलिक को रियलिटी शो से हटाने का किया फैसला. चैनल के इस डिसीजन पर सोना महापात्रा ने रिएक्ट करते हुए कहा है, It's great news. Sony TV took a long time to do this, but I'm happy that he has finally stepped down from the show. It's a battle of the whole country. There's so many people who did not want to see this person flaunting himself on national television because it gives a lot of wrong messages to predators that they can also get away with such a thing. आगे सोना ने कहा, ये एक symbolic victory है और ये सिर्फ शुरुआत है. I was fighting for fairness and justice. Now, after hearing this news, I think it is a victory for everybody. Not just me, but also for all other women who were badly treated by him. It is a symbolic victory. Our fight is not over yet, it's just a start. We are not going to sit here and let people to take us for granted. बता दें, कुछ सिंगर्स और अनोनिमस यूजर्स ने अनु मलिक पर सीरियस एलिगेशन लगाए थे, जिसके बाद लास्ट ईयर उन्होंने शो के जज की पोजीशन को क्विट करने का फैसला किया था. लेकिन इस साल फिर से जज की पोजीशन पर उनकी वापसी के बाद सोना महापात्रा ने एक कैंपेन चलाया और अब एक बार फिर अनु मलिक को ये शो छोड़ना पड़ा. कहा जा रहा है कि सोना के इस कैंपेन का असर इसलिए हुआ है क्योंकि उन्होंने मिनिस्टर स्मृति ईरानी को लेटर लिखते हुए कहा था, My open letter to the Honorable Minister for Women and Child Development Smriti Irani. I hugely admire you, your tenacity and commitment to work for the welfare of people in India, and I request you to please read this. Many more women are writing in to me privately about this man. Well, सोना महापात्रा इसे एक विक्ट्री के तौर पर देख रही हैं और अब देखना होगा अनु मलिक इस पर किस तरह रिएक्ट करते हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने कुछ समय पहले एक ओपन लेटर पे खुद पर लगाए गए सारे आरोपों को गलत बताया था. ब्यूरो रिपोर्ट, ज़ूम, मुंबई.
This talented actor I'm about to chat with has never played by the rule book per se, if there is one. He's always decided that I'm going to write the rules myself. Emraan, does it still stand true?
Well, I try to take up roles with a certain element of risk, and that I think has worked for me throughout my career. So yeah, still doing that.
I read a quote of yours. Difficult to be a smart actor in Bollywood because stupidity goes a long way. You meant that, you want to try different things, but then producers and directors don't want to take that risk. And if you want to be smart here, so then stupidity was in the context of producers, directors not taking risk, just explaining the context here. How do you do things differently here when they fail at the box office, or when they don't garner the attention that you thought they would?
Yeah, well, it is definitely, it's extremely unnerving, and you got to also take it in your stride. There are choices you make. You feel that you can't really think for the entire audience. You don't know the taste out there, but you can pick up subjects with a certain, I guess, if you're kind of attracted to a certain character, to a certain pitch that the director makes, the writer makes. But when it goes out in public domain, it depends on how the audience perceives it. So you don't know what is a good or bad script till the film releases. Then later on you realize in retrospect, oh, probably this is not, quote unquote, a popular film, per se. I have had to swim against the tide for the longest time because there was a certain image that I had, which I had milked to a certain point, and after that I felt that, nothing beyond that. I didn't want to really go ahead with that because I felt that as an actor, I was coming back home and feeling, that feeling that it's just been there, done that, and I just wanted to get out of those cliches, so I tried my hand at different things. Some of them succeeded, some of them failed. I think at the end of the day, you got to take it in your stride, because I think Fridays are very unnerving, because it is the litmus test on what you've selected is that kind of resonating with the audience or no. So yeah, you gotta just roll with the punches, I guess.
So we are here for Body, the
Yeah.
film that's releasing. And like I was telling, it feels like homecoming for you. Ki Ghar Aaya Pardesi types. Because this is your zone. Thriller, horror, that's your zone.
No, I've not done a film of this kind for some time. I think the last thriller was Murder 2. This one has elements of, doses of horror. It's got thrills. But yeah, it was kind of a homecoming. For the longest time, I've been, dabbling with different kind of subjects. And this became somewhere very synonymous with my brand back then. I had sworn that I won't do another thriller of that nature. But then when the producer offered me this, when I saw the film, I really liked it. I really liked the context and just how unpredictable it was. Because thrillers, let's face it, with a lot of OTT platforms coming on board, with just the audience kind of know-how and their, perception to it, they are ahead of the curve and they know exactly which way the film is headed. The original director is fantastic. He had directed Invisible Guest, on which Padla was based. So I think it's a good one. It's a good film.
It's a homecoming for you and you were not sure to get into zone back again. But this was a no-brainer. But like you said, you have been running away from a certain image. Tell me, even now, and especially in the films like this, I know in a Cheat India, you can't like suddenly put like a sensual scene in it. So do they again like tell you that, oh, you have to get in that zone? Is that something that, because I know how bored you are of it, like you were telling me some time back.
No, I mean, there was no one told me that, okay, we have to do this. It's just that the original concept required it. So from there, we took a cue and said that let's be true to the book. And the director, Jitu, he's done Drishyam in Malayalam cinema.
Correct.
So he understands the genre very well. So he's not really, and he understands that I don't have to really tinker around a lot of things in the film. So he's kept a lot of things in the narrative true to the original, but he's given his little nuances. But when it comes to kind of sensuality and stuff, it doesn't have anything more than is required.
Like
this
just
is what was
appropriate
there.
to the
Actually,
script.
we have toned it from the original. The original had a lot more. We have toned it down a bit in this version.
Was that you or was that the director?
No. It was just a call of, I guess, the director, the writer. The director had his way, he wouldn't even keep one scene.
Really?
Because, yeah. I mean, he comes from that school. I think even if you've seen Drishyam.
Yeah.
But I think the writer felt that, okay, we have to import it from the original, so let's get in only these few scenes and just omit the rest.
What is one thing that you still feel that they're not convinced you can do it, but you are?
Maybe like a well-written comedy would be something that I'd want to do. Not in the slapstick zone, but something that's more up my alley. Something like a dark black comedy. But there are not too many scripts again written in that zone. I did a film very long back, Ghanchakar, which was in that zone, but it didn't really clock the numbers that we felt it would. So you're left with the slapstick, which I don't think I'm
Physical comedy is not your zone.
I don't think I'm ready to do that just as yet. But
No.
never say never.
I like how you added at the end, just yet.
Yeah, just yet. But never say never.
Or like an adult comedy, like
I don't mind that, but it has to be written well. It has to be. I don't
Like
know
witty.
I don't know how you can have an adult comedy which is slightly tasteful. Like if you see American Pie, it didn't get to the point where you were like cringing. I don't know why we probably generally go into a zone that will feel cringe-worthy. I don't know.
So then till the time, then we'll have to stay off comedy till they write something.
Yeah,
Have they
for the
offered to you
timing.
ever? It's very
No,
interesting.
I have been. I don't want to take the name of the film of films, but I have let go of films that have become big box office successes that were slapstick comedies. I was not ready back then. I don't know. I might probably take it up now, but back
would
then,
take it up now?
I don't know. Depends. It depends. It depends also how it's written. So I don't want to preempt how the film would be. Just that if the director can convince me and it's there, but it's like also kind of situational, then I might end up doing it.
You have Mumbai Saga, which brings back to the zone that you were there.
Yeah.
It has that once upon a time Mumbai feel. It's a journey of Bombay becoming Mumbai.
Yes.
It's a zone that you sort of are. What do I say? I don't know. I feel you're very comfortable in that zone. I mean, from what do I hear?
No, it's a very interesting film. Again, it is a genre that I didn't even go close to for some time.
Yeah, why?
Once Upon a Time, because there are not too many subjects that are written in that zone. And just after Once Upon a Time, I just wanted to, if I wanted to do a genre of that kind, it had to be somewhere close or even better than that. When Sanjay Gupta came and narrated the script to me, I was blown away because I found it fascinating the way he had kind of just chalked out this the time where the film is placed in Mumbai in the 80s and 90s, and the way the characters are and how my characters. It's something I've not done. I know people are assuming something from Once Upon a Time, but I'm playing something entirely different in it. There was a cop look that came out, so people know
that's
about
what
that. So it's in a very different zone. Like I've loved the films that Ramu made back in the day, like Satya and all, and I liked Scorsese for what he did with gangsters. So again, a genre that's not tapped very well in our country.
When you started off, you had the Bhatt camp per se with you, and people just assumed the journey must have been smooth. But I'm sure there were hiccups. I'd like you to go that route and tell me what was in the beginning that the struggles that you had to go through, and today what are the kind of struggles that you go through?
You can have a kind of entry point into the industry, but even with the Bhatts, it was like, if you're not going to work, if you're not going to generate money for and when these films are put out there at the box office, then even we can't really go ahead and make films with you. They're very clear about it, and I think I'm thankful to them for kind of making me pull up my socks and kind of really work towards it. I wouldn't want to really call it struggle, but that was what the uphill task was. Then of course the other uphill task was things worked, and then I wanted to try something different. I couldn't constantly do that because it was reaching a saturation point for me. Projects didn't work, but it was very important for me to tell myself, hey, listen, I'm passionate about this. Let's see how far I can go and just go with my heart. So it is a struggle. Every day is a struggle. It's not easy. But I think if you're passionate about whatever you're doing, then it's fine.
But as an actor, when you're choosing a script, and in a country like ours, where actors are literally worshipped all the time, and you see a scene in a film and the hero doing a certain kind of thing, you want to pick it up and do that. Are you aware of it when you're picking up a script for what you think is not something that you're okay with the hero of the film doing it? Do you shy away from it?
I think it is important. I think you're right when people really on a subconscious level start imitating their heroes. And when they see their heroes do something on screen, it just feels right. And if there is no, at the end of the day, if you're not correcting that in the film's journey, if you're not saying that is right and the hero has to pay a price for it, then you're kind of validating that and saying that this is the way to be. I think actors should give it a bit of thought before they do it. Not that I have not done that. I probably could in some situations. I don't really remember the roles because I have played some really mean and unethical guys on screen. Sometimes they get away with it, but I think the actors should give it a thought. But at the same time, you have to also understand that you're making a film which is purely for entertainment, and this debate will keep going on. How seriously does the audience take it? Not that they don't follow it; they probably would follow it, but also that needs to be asked. How cautious can you be? And then there won't be any films made, because a lot of films that do well on this basis, like for example, I believe Kabir Singh has this in the film, right? Social media has people have become more aware of these things, because back in the day you don't have it. But I think that also is a friction of our times, because everyone's got an opinion and everyone wants to jump on the bandwagon and put something down. It's become, it's very fashionable to kind of criticize, critique. Everyone's become a critic these days. So that's another thing. I mean, if you're bored and you've on social media, just go there and start criticizing something. And it's more of like an echo room. I think you hear some chatter and something trending, and you want to jump on it, and then you just spew your version of But I think that's what it is. But that's the terrain that you're part of now, and you have to live with it.
I think it was really nice to also see Rishi Kapoor on screen doing something that he hasn't done in a long time.
I've always admired his I guess, his style of acting. Very effortless and improvises a lot. He's very different from me because I come prepped. He likes to kind
You do, of course.
He likes to learn the lines on the set, and then he makes do with that, which is great because he's fantastic when he's doing that, and he keeps it kind of improvised and kind of unpredictable. So that's good, and yeah, it was great. I think it was everything I thought it would be, because after seeing his flowery tweets and all, I thought he would like freak out on the set a lot more than he did, but he was a sweetheart. He used to come on time, and he was there till the end of the day. No questions asked. Surrendered entirely to the director. But I think he knows what people think about him also. But he was not as volatile as I thought he would be on the set. He's all there. He is all engaged with the material. So it was great.
Well, great. Thank you so much, Emraan. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
कमिंग अप ऑन द शो, श्वेता तिवारी ने दिखाए अपने नए आशियाने। अनु मलिक फिर एक बार पड़ गए हैं मुसीबत में। क्या ये हो सकता है उनके करियर का लास्ट रियलिटी शो? जी हाँ, अकॉर्डिंग टू सोर्सेज, अनु मलिक ने कर लिया है स्टेप बैक सिंगिंग रियलिटी शो इंडियन आइडल 11 के मंच से। अब वो नहीं दिखेंगे शो को जज करते हुए नेहा और विशाल के साथ। सोर्सेज की माने तो ये तब हुआ जब अनु मलिक के खिलाफ एक बार फिर आवाज उठाई गई मी टू मूवमेंट को लेकर, और उसी को देखते हुए अनु मलिक खुद शो से बाहर हो गए। अब देखना ये है कि कौन लेगा उनकी जगह शो में और कैसे हैंडल करेंगे सिचुएशन को अनु मलिक। और अब बात टीवी स्टार श्वेता तिवारी के नए आशियाने की। जी हाँ, हम बात कर रहे हैं श्वेता तिवारी के नए सीरियल की, जिसके सेट को खुद रिवील किया श्वेता ने अपने को स्टार वरुण वडोला और अंजलि के साथ मिलकर, और साथ ही साथ लिया लुफ्त मेहमान नवाजी का मेहमान बनकर।
वेलकम टू मेरे डैड की दुल्हन। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं कि मुझे निया के डैड के घर पे आना है किराएदार बनके, तो आज मैं आई हूँ क्योंकि मुझे घर देखना है कैसा है। पहले मैं पसंद करूँगी, डैड तो मैं बाद में पसंद करूँगी, पहले घर पसंद करूँगी। घर अच्छा लगा तो डैड के बारे में सोचूंगी। तो चलें।
अरे गुली जी आइए 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 आइए।
तो श्वेता जी कहाँ आ गई आप? किसका घर है, कौन है साथ में?
ये इनको तो जानती हूँ, इनको देख के मैं डर गई। ये तो ऐसे थे नहीं, दरवाजा खुलते ही पता नहीं क्या हुआ, कौन सा शटर खुला कि
पार्ट 2
वो मुझे रियलाइज हो गया है। तो चलिए देखते हैं इनका घर। फादर को तो देख लिया, लेट्स गो।
ये हमारा हॉल रूम है, ये है अंबर और निया का घर, और ये कॉर्नर है जहाँ पे हम लोग यूजुअली बैठ के टीवी देखते हैं और लड़ते हैं, रमी खेलते हैं। ओह दैट्स हमारा फेवरेट कॉर्नर। ये दिखाती हूँ, यहाँ पे हम लोग गाते हैं किशोर कुमार के गाने।
किशोर कुमार के गाने,
किशोर कुमार
और मोहम्मद रफ़ी के गाने कहाँ लगते हैं?
मोहम्मद रफ़ी, मन्ना डे एंड ऑल दोस ब्यूटीफुल सॉन्ग्स। और मेरे डैड बहुत अच्छा गाते हैं, मैं जितनी बेसुरी हूँ उतने अच्छे मेरे डैड गाते हैं।
बहुत ही ज़्यादा खूबसूरत है, जैसा मैंने सोचा था उससे कहीं ज़्यादा निकला अच्छा। और बीच में आंगन है, पेड़ है, फूल है, लाइब्रेरी है।
वो ना एक्चुअली वो जो है वो मुंगड़ा स्पॉट था हमारा।
हाँ, मुझे दिख रहा
8 साल से यूज नहीं हुआ तो पेड़ हो गया है उसमें।
बॉटल्स हैं, मुंगड़ा का कॉस्ट्यूम भी रखा हुआ है कहीं पर।
वो यूज नहीं हुआ तो पेड़ हो गया उसमें, मतलब थोड़ा बाकी वो वहीं पे।
इतना ही नहीं, श्वेता ने दिखाया अपने कुकिंग का दम भी और बनाया स्वादिष्ट हलवा भी। आप भी देखिए श्वेता तिवारी का हलवा और उसकी रेसिपी।
Corduroy, a fabric often associated with boring menswear from the 80s, has recently made many appearances on the street-style scene as well as runways. Shaking off the nerdy notion attached to it, this steady old fabric has gotten a makeover this season in forms of jackets, skirts, pants, dresses, shorts, overalls, shorts, baseball caps, flare trousers, tailored blazers, and oversized coats in both autumn shades as well as the season's must-try vivid hues. The sudden popularity of corduroy is credited to the wave of 70s influence spotted through the fall collections presented by designers. If you're more of a sartorial risk taker, try pairing corduroy pants or a blazer with an edgy 80s shoe like a pointy-toe red cone heels or boots for an updated nostalgic look. Even our Bollywood celebrities are having fun with the revival of this 70s fabric. Let us have a look at some of them. Kangana Ranaut mixed two fabrics together where she wore corduroy dungaree dress with a dark wash denim pussy bow shirt. Keeping the look preppy, she wore it with Oxford shoes and quirky glasses. Radhika Apte wore the trend in form of a skirt. She was seen wearing a pink button-down miniskirt which she paired with a navy jumper and black boots. Anushka Sharma wore a utilitarian-inspired uniform-style outfit where she was seen wearing a pair of corduroy pants which she styled with a statement jacket and a pussy bow blouse. Doing a luxurious vintage look, Alia Bhatt wore a camel-hued corduroy blazer which had structured shoulder pads, and she styled the look with a white bodysuit and a pair of jeans. Taking corduroy out in town, Priyanka Chopra wore a pair of brown high-waist wide-leg pants which she styled with a white high-neck crochet crop top. A pair of mesh pointed toe heels and tiny sunnies rounded her vintage look. The Nawab of Pataudi did a double whammy with corduroy, where he wore a brown blazer with a gingham print shirt and a pair of sea green corduroy trousers. He styled the look with a pocket square and a pair of brown shoes. Jacqueline Fernandez made a statement with her burgundy flared pants, which she styled with a Balmain muscle tee. So this season, give the sturdy fabric a revival.